I don't understand why Porsha just don't leave the loose. Get into this video.
Well, he's a cutie pie. I might put him in Potomac. Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to Potomac.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy DJRichieSkye, and we are back with another video. Thank you for tuning in to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. We talk news, entertainment, all that kind of stuff right here on this channel with Reality Talk with Richie. We do a lot of housewives talk because guess what? I came from the Bravo family too. So I'm interested in that stuff. If you haven't followed me on Instagram and Twitter, please do so at DJRichieSkye. It's at DJRichieSkye because I used to be a DJ back in the day. And I don't know, I'm thinking about getting back into it. I don't know, who knows? Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. I like this whole YouTube thing, so I might just keep doing this. Anyway, let's get into discussion. Porsha's having the baby, episode 2. The show just came out last night, and I'm just basically catching up on everything that came on last night, and I still gotta catch up on Game of Thrones. Let me know if y'all want me to do a video on that too, because I just might do it. So first things first, I got a couple of things to ask about this episode, and then I am through. Because what I really want to know is, did Mama Gina just really call Porsha a baby mama? So I got a question. I got questions for y'all. Now the first thing I want to know is, how involved should the mother-in-law be with the prenuptial planning? I really want to know that. Like, I guess in my mind, I don't know if it was right for Mama Gina to have that discussion with Porsha with regards to when they're getting married, where they're getting, at what point in time they're getting married, why y'all should rush into marriage. I don't agree with any of that. And I just think it's kind of weird. I feel like if she has those types of questions, she need to be asking Dennis. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she need to be talking to him about that, but she don't need to come to Porsha with that. If anything, if you were like, this is what I think. I think if you want to know, you need to ask your son and then have your son ask his fiance and then report back to you. That's probably the best way to do it, Mama Gina, because I feel like that whole conversation just seemed a little bit invasive. Y'all get what I'm saying? I kind of feel like, and I'm looking at my notes right here because I had a lot of notes. Do you feel like Mama Gina is getting a little bit too much up into Porsha's business? I just kind of feel like she just inserting herself a little bit much. Because ain't nowhere in these episodes have I seen Mama Diane questioning Dennis about anything. And maybe she has done it behind the scenes. Maybe she did it on Real Housewives of Atlanta and I just missed it. But what I'm saying is right now, I ain't seen her become that involved in it to the point where she asking him all these types of personal questions. I just ain't seen it. So I'm kind of wondering, Mama Gina, what's up? I mean, you see that Porsha got money. Ain't like she is sitting up here like a broke bee trying to get up into this man's pockets. She got her own stuff. She on the show. Like, come on now. They both bosses coming together. So it's like, yo, like, I'm sure they know to get a prenup. Now, speaking of which, before I even get back to this prenup situation, can I just let y'all know something? I really just want Dennis and Porsha to move. I feel like the reason they having a lot of these issues that they having right now is because they are both living in, first of all, number one, y'all done got together real fast. That's bottom line. Y'all done got together real fast. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that because a lot of relationships can begin that way. And if you know it's right, you know it's right. But what I'm saying is this. At the speed of which y'all are getting together now, y'all have to make decisions at a similar speed. Why? Because things are already happening and they're going to be happening with whether you're ready for them to happen or not. So maybe you guys mentally were not ready to move into the same space together, but you have to do that. So Porsha, you're going to have to quickly get rid of this issue that you have with whatever Cordell did in the past. And I get it, girl. You are right to feel the way that you feel. But at the same time, it's like, yo, like you gotta accelerate the healing process because the baby is coming. The marriage is gonna soon come next. And it's not gonna get any less busy and it's not gonna get any less stressful. So you're gonna have to make decisions at a more rapid pace. Probably as rapid of a pace as I'm talking right now. But you get what I'm saying. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And I feel like y'all need to just go ahead and move out of this house in Duluth because obviously Duluth is too far from the city center or whatever Dennis worked. Now I don't understand why you want your man, who is basically still living in the basement, to now not have to travel from the basement to the car to all the way into the city from Duluth. Why don't you just listen to the man? Like, God is, I think listen, go ahead and knock out this baby room or whatever y'all trying to do with this pink and purple lights in the baby room. Quit doing that. Go ahead and install that baby room in a new house, make that new house baby proof, and then just start all over from scratch. Because at this point in time, Dennis is correct. At a certain point in time, you're gonna be saying, and I guarantee you, you're gonna be saying, oh no, well, PJ is 2 now. I don't want to take her out of this space right now and move her into this space. Then the baby gonna be going to preschool. I don't want to change preschools. This is a good district. Then the baby gonna be going to elementary school. I don't want to change Just go ahead and move right now and start fresh. I feel like y'all need to accelerate that process as fast as y'all accelerated y'all's relationship. And I don't say that in a bad way. I just say that because it needs to get done. Now, having said that, what I wanted to know, I have a question here that I wrote down, is a couple of things. How early should a prenup be signed before you actually get married? Like, how early does that happen? If you know, drop it down in the comments. If you married, drop it down in the comments. I just want to know. If you're an attorney, drop it down in the comments too. Which is going to lead me to my next statement. Do you know that it costs money to actually just email a lawyer? Did y'all know that? Now, if you're an attorney, chime in below because I really want to know about this. Because in my mind, sometimes I'm thinking to myself, like, ooh, that education looking real good for an attorney right about now. Although all that law school and paying those loans back probably don't look as good either. But I'm sure if you're making this much money, you can pay that stuff off easily. Because it seems like from what I am hearing from people who are dealing with lawyers currently, that it costs every time you send this lawyer an email. So this is why I'm asking this question. I want to know, because all of this back and forth that they probably having to do with their lawyers and their attorneys, they are having to pay at least $200 to something to maybe $500 per email because the lawyer is taking their time out to respond and ask questions. So for me, I would be like, listen, is there a standard prenuptial agreement out there somewhere where we could just download this PDF and just change it up the way we want to change it and then just deal with it that way? Because I feel like all the back and forth that y'all doing, y'all wasting money. And why is Dr. Sherry in everybody's life? You know what I'm saying? She's all up in the Braxton family values. Was she on Married to Medicine too? Somebody let me know down in the comments because I really want to know. I am sure there's some other therapists out there in TV in Atlanta, Georgia, that's willing to film, because I don't know that Dr. Sherry is really cutting it with that session that she did with them. Although she did identify some issues that they both have. Now I feel like Porsha's gonna have to let go of these issues that she's had in the past with Cordell, and she's gonna have to learn to compromise in this marriage in order for it to work. She's gonna have to learn to compromise, but I get it. She is holding on so tight to her independence in certain ways because of the things that have happened to her in the past. So I feel like also Dennis has to meet her halfway too with understanding that that's what she is. But girl, you gotta let the man into the home. Listen. I know what it's like to move into your partner's home, but I think that it helps to have a partner who says, I'm making room for you in our closet now. This is our closet, so we're gonna share this space. And I got another question. If you got a night nurse, a nanny, why do you need Mama Gina and Mama Diane moving into the house? This is turning into the Brady Bunch. I don't understand that. What do you need them there for all of the time? You work at Dish Nation. Now listen, I come from the production background, so I know what it takes. You're on a talk show. You could be there from anywhere from 4 to 6 hours out of the day. Let's just say it's that at the most. What are you doing that you need all of them there at the house for? If anything, you can have a housekeeper and a nanny. Mama Diane and Mama Gina can both drop in, do some drop-ins whenever they feel like it, so they don't feel so much pressure to deal with the baby all the time, because really, you got the nanny there. You're going to hire a night nurse. I mean, what are you doing? That's all I want to know. But listen, hey, if you got the money to spend on it, I don't blame you. I guess have as many people there as you want to take care of the baby, because everybody says it takes a village to raise a child. But at the end of the day, I kind of feel like having all of them there is a little bit unnecessary. I would have a room for the grandmoms and I would have one room for them so that when either one of them wanted to stay, they can alternate. And then that way that extra room can be utilized for Dennis because you have 5 bedrooms. So that means that you have your room, you have the baby's room, you have Mama Gina's room, Mama Diane's room, and then an extra room. Why can't his stuff go in the extra room? I'm trying to understand that. So anyway, those are all of my questions. If y'all have thoughts about this episode, please hit me down in the description link below. I just got to say this as well. I really like Dennis. I really like Dennis for Porsha because that man exhibits a level of patience and just cool that's just really, really dope for her. And it makes me as the viewer feel good, particularly knowing where she's came from in terms of her marriage with Cordell, that this man is going to do right by her and take care of her. I really feel that. So I just hope that everything continues to go this way. And I feel like they're going to have a good marriage if she learns to compromise just a little bit. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. What do you think about her actions in this episode? Do you think that she needs to have Mama Diane and Mama Gina in the room? And why is Mama Gina calling her a baby mama? I'm just trying to understand all of these things. So anyway, let me know down in the comments. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell button. And also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DJRichieSkye. And I will see you guys in the next video.